here with Jeff Baer to talk about vacant properties. Jeff is head of merchandising and business development out here at Foremost. It's great to have you.
It's great to be here again. Thank you.
What are the challenges currently with vacant property and homeowners and policies? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. So homeowner policies really aren't designed specifically to cover vacancy. It's an owner-occupied risk. So there's usually a provision in there at about the 30-day point where you see a limitation in coverage for either vandalism and malicious mischief or glass breakage. And if you think about a vacant home, that's two of the things that might occur on a vacant property. So a consumer could find themselves in a situation where they're going to be unhappy and not have their claim paid.
So why do properties become vacant?
A lot of traditional reasons there. The first one is people are selling their house, it becomes vacant. You could have a landlord that's between tenants, so there's a vacancy there. It could be a foreclosure, it could be an estate sale, or you could have investors in the market who are flipping. So lots of reasons why homes might be vacant, but regardless of that, I mean, there's a specific coverage need because that home is vacant.
Okay, so what are some of the coverages included in this product?
Traditionally in the marketplace, you're going to find it's a named peril policy. You're going to pick up fire, hail, windstorm, things like that. You're going to have to endorse the contract typically for vandalism and malicious mischief, and you're going to have an ACV loss provision. So that's one of the areas that we looked at Foremost. Our policy is an agreed loss provision, so in the unfortunate event of a total loss, the customers are going to get an agreed amount of insurance for the home, less any deductible. The other piece there is around liability insurance because there are some exposures in case someone's injured on the property, especially a vacant property, and we provide up to a $1 million limit for liability insurance in that instance.
Okay, so Foremost is a specialty carrier. Do you see a lot of competition from the standard carriers?
Yeah, you know, we really don't. We think that first off, they're really focused on homeowners insurance, but you have some specific exposures that are a little bit different because of fire, because of theft, because of vandalism that apply to vacant homes. So we don't see a lot of folks in that space, and we think there's an opportunity then to have a package and a program that's specifically designed for vacant properties because of that.
Jeff, what is the role of the independent agent in the sale or the marketing of this product?
Hey, you and I have talked before, and this is still around that consultative basis when you write the risk for the first time, asking people questions, but also in this case, informing them. So if the customer has a change in hazard, if a change in the way the home is used, they really need to make sure that they contact the agent. They need to call the agent up and say, hey, my home's vacant now, because there could be some coverage limitations there. Now we recognize that could happen, at least in our instance, whether it's, let's say, a landlord-owned property or owner-occupied. So if that occurs with the Foremost policy, they can just give us a call and we can flip it back and forth between a rental, owner-occupied, or a vacant program with just a phone call. Usually there's no need to cancel or re-underwrite the risk.
Do you have any specific marketing advice?
Absolutely. Agents should go to the people that are moving properties in the marketplace. So go and contact realtors who are moving properties. Go and contact landlords because they'll be between tenants. Contact mortgage companies, they're going to have foreclosures. And contact attorneys because they're going to have estate sales in their hands, and those types of properties are going to need specific coverage for the vacancy issue.
All right, so properties are vacant for a short period of time. Is there anything specific about the time? Let's say a property's vacant for 5 months. Are there special challenges or issues associated with the length of time?
Yeah, it's interesting that you said 5 months because there are companies in the marketplace that offer 3-month policies and 6-month policies, but with fully earned premium. So the customer and the agent kind of have to guess how long that property is going to be vacant. So if you buy a 3-month policy, right, you're short on coverage. A 6-month policy, you're paying for an extra month in that instance that you probably don't need. So we took a look at that because we specialize, and we offer an annual policy with a pro rata cancellation. So that way a customer, if they're out of the home a little bit earlier, they're going to get that premium refunded to them on a pro rata basis. And along that line too, in terms of paying for the annual policy, we do have affordable payment options so they can spread it out over time.
Are you aware of any challenges currently with this product that agents need to be aware of?
When we look at this marketplace, it's almost a challenge opportunity, sort of a back and forth thing, because we were in a recession, and of course you had a lot more vacant homes in the marketplace. They weren't selling. So vacancy period was increasing. At Foremost, we'll let that contract renew. So we were handling that type of change in the marketplace. Now we see, even though there's an uptick in housing sales, there's still an increased number of vacant properties in the marketplace. And in fact, we're writing a lot of new business, and we insure right around $100 million in vacant properties right now.
If an agent wanted more information, who would they contact or where would they go?
Best place to go again is your Foremost sales representative, or reach out to us at foremostagent.com. Information there on our vacant property insurance program and also ways to reach us and contact us.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Mitch.